biological sex and sexual. But you have less testosterone receptors in your area, in your penis and your genitalia than you have in your brain. You have more testosterone receptors in your brain. Free testosterone hits your brain because it makes you agile, technically. It strengthens your heart. So I want you to look at testosterone not just as a sex hormone, but as a hormone that makes us men. Estrogen, that's a bad hormone for men. We need a little bit, otherwise we'd be too crass. We don't want to be crass. We want to have some sensitivity, but not too much. You don't want to have to go to a movie and you're walking out with a handkerchief drying your hair. That's what happens as you get older. You go to a wedding, you see men starting to cry. We don't do that when we're younger. Some men have higher levels when they're younger, but generally, when you get over 50, you're going to have it. Your estrogen is going to go up. Your body fat increases. Testosterone gets broken down into estrogen. So as we age, men become more feminine. Feminization of men. So we don't want that. So as an anti-aging expert, you didn't mention that, but I'm trained not only in internal medicine, peds, but I'm trained in anti-aging and regenerative medicine. So we do things like hormone restoration, we do nutritional therapies, exercise therapy, we do platelet-rich plasma, stem cells, we do all of that. Because I believe in God has put everything here on earth for us to live long, at least to 120. You know, now everybody consider you're old when you get to be 60, 70, 80. You could still be virile. I have patients that are 80 years old and they're still very active across the board. 90. But it's the way you take care of it. The temple of the living God. Next slide. So here's the DHT. I'm not going to spend much time on it, but it's 2 to 3 times stronger than testosterone, but it contributes to baldness and big prostate. Next. Here's a little science. I don't have a pointer, but if you could see the top thing at there, the yellow, it says cholesterol. LDL cholesterol. Now, all the pharmaceutical companies would like you to believe that cholesterol is bad. You don't want cholesterol. But did you know, without cholesterol, you can't make testosterone. You can't make cortisol. You can't make estrogen. You can't make aldosterone, which regulates your sodium and potassium in your body. So cholesterol needs to be at a certain level, but it should never be below 150. You run the risk of just dropping your testosterone just because you're on a statin. You're on a statin, you're taking it every day, drop your cholesterol way down, you now have low T. So, just wanted you to see that cholesterol is important for all the hormones, the steroid hormones, that we need to live. Next slide. So this is what happens. It starts around 40. The hormone starts to decline. And then you get physical and sexual and cognitive dysfunction, body fat. You guys remember you used to play soccer or basketball or whatever. When you're younger, you could eat as much as you want. Your metabolism was high. And then all of a sudden, in your 40s, things start slowing down. You start getting that little paunch, or abdominal obesity, which is the worst part to get it, but that's where testosterone pushes it. Your muscle mass goes down. You become more frail. You lose that feeling as though I'm going to conquer the world. You know, when you're young and you feel like you want to do that, or you can do that, you become more passive. Depressed, maybe, grumpy. erectile dysfunction. You know, part of conquering the world is conquering the women that we've been growing to, let's get a good woman, and you go after her. And many men, many cultures, believe that men should have more than one woman. I don't necessarily believe that, but being African myself, I know where that came from. So, so what happens when this andropause, this slowing of your testosterone, you just attribute it to growing old. I'm just getting old. It's just a season of life. And then you just go on and go on until you die. So, I don't think most people want these symptoms. Next. So, because it doesn't happen abruptly, you may not recognize that you're going through andropause. You get increased age